every girl we ever met, Maria.
Thank you guys so much for coming by. I actually host a show on the Rack called Jersey Rock, where I play nothing but bands from New Jersey that aren't signed, and you guys are such an inspiration to everybody. Everybody wants to be like Gaslight, Anthem. That's all we ever hear about. So
awesome.
It's really cool that you guys are taking the time to do this. So thank you guys.
I mean, we should, because half of our songs in our first 2 records are written about you. So
I know.
Yeah. So
I tell everybody that all the time.
Just you dancing.
I'm like, there's no other Marias ever, so it must be about me. All these songs.
Be, right?
Exactly. The show was amazing last night. For everybody who wasn't there, I feel sorry. I've seen you guys so many times. It was one of the best sets I think I've ever seen.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Maybe it was the intimate venue. I don't know what, but you guys were just on last night. It was so good. I'm still high off of it, but on the festival thing, I just saw you guys play Bamboozle. You were right in our turf. That's our backyard.
Yep.
Seen you guys play with Bruce at Convention Hall. You got a lot of festivals coming up. How do you guys like doing the festivals?
They're cool. I mean, you get to see other bands, you know, and that's like really the only time you get to see other bands because you're on tour so much.
Is there any band specifically on this one that you guys are looking forward to seeing?
Yeah, we all have tons of them. I'm Lucero, or, you know, there's Modest Mouse and Baroness. I know some of the guys, you know. I want to see Rocky Erickson. It's cool.
Cool. And I love the new single 45. I was at the video shoot. I hope you guys had as much fun as me, because that was such a good time.
Yeah, it was a fun way to do a video for sure. Just make it like a show, you know.
What made you guys decide to do the Pony?
I think that it was like a local venue that we had grown up in a little bit, you know, in like the second stage of our playing venues in New Jersey, and it was, you know, truthfully, one of the ones where we could fit enough people in it, so it would be cool. But they've always been good to us, and we thought about doing it at the Lanes, but it was kind of like they couldn't get the camera crew there, and so then, you know, we decided that the best place that fits our needs was definitely the Pony.
So every single's going to shoot the video at a different venue in Asbury, is what you're saying?
No.
No, I'm just. No. This might sound like a crazy question, but after you guys do video shoots, do you kind of get like sick of the song a little bit, like hearing it over and over and over again?
I don't.
Or when you record the song.
Ben does, I guess.
Yeah.
You get a little sick of it.
Yeah. Now let's talk the new album. So excited for it. July release. Handwritten. Is the title as basic as, is it because of you guys handwrote the album?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not as basic as that. It's kind of like, it's like looking into a diary of someone, you know, and I think that the term handwritten means more in an emotional sense than it does in just like a literal sense. But in order to be factual and consistent, it is actually handwritten.
That's cool. Now, I got the pleasure to hear a couple of the tracks. Not many people have, but I got permission, and I've been listening to them like crazy. I got to listen to Handwritten, Here Comes My Man, and Biloxi Paris.
Nice.
You guys, this is so different. I feel like the sound is so different, and I love it.
Cool.
What direction are you guys, what teasers could you give your fans about the new record?
It's different. It's definitely different. But we just kind of advanced what we were doing. We just kind of continued on in the natural progression of, you know, where every record's going to be different. You're not going to do the same thing twice. You know, and you kind of, we're also finding ourselves, you know, as you grow as a band, you know, even a band like Metallica, you know, you start out and you embrace your influences, you sound like your influences, and as you move on, you find your own thing. And, you know, that takes 3 or 4 records to do. That's a tough thing to do, and to stand out on your own. And I think this is the record where we've started to feel like, okay, this, you know, this doesn't feel like anyone else. It feels like us, which is cool.
Maybe a little maturation?
Benny likes that word, maturation.
I like it too. That's good. Now, do you think this is kind of like either like some of your fans are going to be a little confused by it?
No, I don't think it's. I think our fans are pretty open-minded, and they're definitely very good with lots of music.
Yeah.
You know, they like a lot of bands, and you know, it's always been a good thing for us because we can bring whoever we want on tour because they're open to it, which is really cool.
Any ideas what the next single is going to be?
I can't tell you.
Oh, come on. But I've heard them.
I can't tell you though. It's a secret.
I think it should be handwritten.
You think it should be handwritten?
I do.
Some people think that.
I really like that song a lot.
I like that song a lot too.
I listened to it on repeat on the way down here, and it's just like, it's stuck in my head.
I can tell you that we may or may not be filming a video for that.
May or may not be filming in Asbury. No, I'm
No,
just
not
kidding.
in Asbury, no.
Now, is there a lyrical theme to this release? Anything specific?
Not like throughout the whole record. I mean, sometimes you find words that you tend to use a lot when you're writing, because you're writing usually at one time. So there's usually a couple things on your mind, and you know, sometimes you'll find that you use words, key words throughout the whole record. But there's not like a lyrical theme between all the songs. I think that it's just a The only intent on the whole record was that whoever is listening, that's who we're singing to, and that's who we're writing about. And we're writing about ourselves, but we're singing to them. Like, you're really looking in a diary, which is cool.
Absolutely. Now, you guys haven't toured the U.S. on your own in like 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
So this is going to be huge.
July is the first one. Yeah, it's all gone. All the tickets are gone.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm coming to see you guys at Webster Hall in New York City.
Awesome.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be cool.
Your live set is really one of the best I've ever seen, and I know I keep saying that, but it's so inspiring to be with you guys because, like I said, all these little bands I deal with on a daily basis, just they want to meet you, they want to be like you, and it's really cool.
That's awesome.
It's cool to hear it too. I mean, it's nice. It's a good feeling.
Absolutely. And I think that's all I wanted to know. I actually just wanted one more question. I don't know if you... What was it like working with Brendan O'Brien? Because he does so much stuff. I'm a huge Pearl Jam fan.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
They're my favorite band.
I kind of hear a little bit of Pearl Jam influence in the new record.
Yeah, there's like there's some things that are there definitely. I think that what we took from them mostly though was that they were never afraid to experiment, and they would try all these different things. And what you're probably hearing is Pearl Jam, in addition to us, you know, or at least me, we've got a real, you know, affection for Neil Young riffs.
Yeah,
so that's
yeah.
probably what you're hearing.
Yeah.
You're probably hearing Neil Young second hand through Pearl Jam to third hand to us.
Oh, it's 100% compliment
So, yeah.
as well.
No, totally. It's a totally good thing. So yeah, and then filtered through Brendan O'Brien. So that probably has a lot to do with it.
Cool. And you guys take the stage at 5 o'clock today?
5 o'clock.
Orion stage.
That's right.
All right. Can you any message to the local bands out there that aspire to be like you guys, Jersey Heroes?
Just get on tour.
Get on tour.
Yeah.
That's the secret.
Work hard, don't complain.
And do what you want to do. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't listen to the internet. Just do what you want to do.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for stopping by, and we're looking forward to seeing you at 5 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.